Oh, good morning, good morning. It is a very cool morning this morning. Lovely short weather report. I'm Boundy, psychic medium, bringing to you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. I'm here in my lovely office in Port Elliot, South Australia, and about to head off to work this morning as well, so I'm going to make this reasonably quick without rushing through it. Let's move over to the cards, but you do need to tap into those psychic senses that you have. If you feel that you don't have, you actually do. But connect in with whatever is your gut feeling, your spiritual connections, so that you can gain from this reading what you need for your day today. And it's going to be an interesting one. So here we go. We're in here with the cards. Where's my little letter opener? There we go. We've got the letter opener. Nice. I must polish it one day. I think it is silver. I haven't done anything with it, or it might not be. Was plated once upon a time. I think that's all worn off. Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck, Ciro Marchetti's, and it's the expanded edition. So that's what we continue to use, what I continue to use for the daily ones through the weekdays. So here we go with our card as well. I am a work in progress, and that doesn't make any difference as to what age you are, what stage you are in life. We are all a work in progress, and it's a beautiful owl. Absolutely gorgeous. I saw one, and it's still not going to focus. There it is. Beautiful focus there. I was, because I do post the picture, the photo that I take of the card spread here, I do post it to Pinterest, and there was a gorgeous one of an owl sitting there, and he's just, all that you could see as far as movement was the eyes, but it's the depth, the colour, the soul. It was so beautiful. Right, here we go. Cards, 5 of them. We've got the star in the home space. We've got the scythe in the workspace. Letter as the unexpected. The birch broom and the whip as the our role. And we have the coffin as that outcome. So this is where it's shifted up, so to speak, in the spread this time. We had it in our role yesterday. Now we're completing that because the outcome is the coffin. So let's explain a little bit what I'm getting from this. Stars still, it really does feel like dreams are coming forward into our home space. We've had it a couple of times in the home space this week. In the spread. Definitely it's been in the home space earlier this week. So take that you dream, bring it closer and closer to your forefront of thought and intentions that you are working towards, you're moving towards, you're bringing it into reality. And in your home space, of course, is where most of those dreams would be had, because don't dreams happen in our sleep? Where do you sleep? Certainly not at work, it's at home. So allow that is your patterning, your natal chart, your whatever it is that's bringing those stars forward. There's something coming, something pending. Bring it closer and closer to that reality. And we move across that cleansing space, that's clearing things out with the coffin. We're bringing it across to our workspace. It is a work symbol, the scythe. It is getting into either weeding, cutting out weeds and doing all that, or harvesting. We're coming to that stage where we're close to the end of some sort of a project or thought process, creativity in some way that is bringing forward that harvest today. So get your scythe out. Pick out from that is your crop of product, or what you're creating. Pick out what you need to harvest it, to actually set it forward into the marketplace or to the next stage in whatever form that takes for you in your workspace. As we're looking at our letter, that is communication. Remember, it could be some forms of agreements. Purely and simply, if it's retail, it is your sales agreement. You're offering a product and it's selling. Bring that forward as the intention today, and hand over the receipt, that type of thing. Or you could be really setting forward a future letter or something like that to yourself for what you're bringing in as your dreams. There's so many different reasons and ways that we communicate in writing that we've become so used to it, we don't always realise what we're doing with that written word, with that how we're communicating. It could be text, could be emails, it could be paper form still, handwriting. Practice some handwriting. Send a personal letter to someone that you really need to communicate with, to let them know how you're going, to ask how they are going, that type of thing. And contracts, formal agreements possibly, but I feel it's more along that line of getting things actioning, that we've got that harvest coming forward and that generation of abundance. So as we're moving through that cleansing stage still, we've got the birch, broom and whip really is the symbols of cleaning out, sweeping things aside. You're going to sweep the floor off whatever you don't need. Remember, I think it was yesterday, we had this clearing out of what we don't need. We don't need to take it all with us. There's, lighten the load, make it easier. And I think that's where getting the action happening with the whip, yes, sometimes in some interpretations it can mean punishment, but I don't feel that. I feel it is just getting the action happening with yourself, and it's your role to do that. Push yourself a little bit further and get that internal broom out, or physically the external broom out, whichever you need to do, and shift that forward into what your day is bringing you. It does feel like such a lightening of the load, of being able to feel like you have cleansed what you need to. You've shifted stuff that doesn't need to be, given attention, to really physically shifting it out so that it's no longer your responsibility, that what you're looking for is that deep inner sense of, if you died today, that you are satisfied and happy. It just feels like that breath, as with Anubis breathing out that spirit to the next world, to the next life, basically, that it really is that release. It's that satisfaction. It's that sense of being able to rest deeply, in deep peace, in no fear. It's just bringing forward or pushing forward what we only need to take with us. But we're in this present moment to be able to say, I am happy, I'm satisfied, I'm grateful, I love all that I have created for myself. I love that inner me. It's all of that, to feel that deepest sense of peace that we can. And at what stage will that be? It probably is going to be death. I won't know till I actually physically go through that process. Like anyone, we don't know. There are stories of the near-death experiences where people bring back their stories and experience of what it was like to cross that line and return. It brings us hope. It brings us that knowing to an nth degree, to a little itty bitty degree of what is possible, and to let go of that fear. But in that process, living our day to day to clear up and cleanse and bring in what we need to of our own harvest, of what we're happy with, knowing our life is for us individually, what our special pathway is to get to this point here in the coffin tonight, or whatever time of day it's going to be for you. It doesn't necessarily mean it's tonight, but it is the outcome, and you'll sense that as you are moving through your day. So I do hope that that's been helpful for you as a little mini guidance. The ultimate is really to tap into and connect with your own spiritual guide team in whatever way that is, whether it be angels, whether it be fairies, leprechauns, whether it be, just the animal spirits. Whatever you connect with, whoever and however you connect with, make it to that level of, more often than not, that you're not forgetting all the time. You have that help with you at any point in time that you can call on them and ask. Okay, so trust that inner sensing that you have in whatever form it takes, and connect with them. Have those conversations. Ask for guidance in whatever way that you feel is best fit for you. And in that sense, being the best you is the aim, isn't it? So keep being the best you. And until tomorrow morning around the 8 o'clock, I'll see you then again. Namaste. Bye for now. Oh, fruity.